Welcome back to This Side of 40. This is your girl Lou, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a series for my niece. My niece has a good job and she's just trying to learn how to polish her look up. So let's get started. Basically, I don't have no brows teasy. I do apologize. However, I actually start off my whole eyebrow routine with this product here, and this is the matte eyeshadow primer by Alta, and it's a really good product. Can't tell you how much it costs because it came in a kit that I got for Christmas, so I'll look that up at a later date and I'll put it in the description bar so that you'll know. Then the next two things that I use is I use two different colors of pencils. I use a black pencil for the back half of my eyebrows and a brown pencil for the front half of my brows. And I actually use the kind of pencils that they use to do like to get your skin set up for microblading. So what I do is I go in and I sharpen the sides of the pencil. And I know a lot of people like to use the pomade, but for me, with no eyebrows, pomades kind of are messy. So there goes how that looks when you sharpen it. I'm going to do it to the other pencil as well. And what I do is I just pick two sides and go up the sides, hold my finger flat, if you guys can see, and just go like that and kind of create a thinner line. So as I do it, it kind of looks like that. Okay. Then the next products I use is an eyebrow powder to fill them in. After that, I just trace them on. And then the concealer I'm going to be using today is a concealer stick. And this concealer stick is by LA Colors. Looks like this. And it's in the color medium. So there goes all the products that we'll be using. Nothing I use other than the eyeshadow primer is more than $1 at One Wop. However, I just prefer these products. So first things first. Oh, and most importantly, you gotta have one of these. This is Control Freak by NYX. And I'll put all of this in the description bar. It's easy so you can be able to follow me. Now, this is an eyebrow gel. And what it does is it helps brush your hairs into place. See, you can see my few little hairs I have. So first I brush those into place. Then after I brush them into place, then I go in with my light brown pencil first. I'm just holding my mirror so you guys can see. And I take my light brown pencil and I trace underneath my brow. So I start right here where some of my hair is. And if you don't have any brows, you have to do like I do, and I just push to find my brow bone. And now let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Then we're going to go to the top half and we're going to go and follow where our natural brow line would end. I don't naturally have thick brows, so I don't want to draw them overly thick, but I don't want to draw them too thin. I see how I didn't go all the way to where that fresh part is. And I used a lighter hand on the top. Same thing over here. Okay, this one's a little bit whiter, so we're gonna whiten this one out just a wee bit. Now that you got that front half on, I'm gonna go in with the darker pencil, and I'm gonna go, and sorry I'm not looking at you guys, I'm looking down because my mirror's right here, and I'm just gonna take and round that out, so go up and kind of make the McDonald's sign, see? And then I'm gonna take the other half of this and draw up and connect the two. Let's do it again over here. Round her out. Bring the other one out to the same about point. Now that we got all of that on there, we're gonna go in with our powder. And I'm gonna use the powder at the back half first. See, I haven't added any more powder to my brush, and I'm just gonna slowly fill it in going forward. Now turn your this is an angled brush, so I'm gonna turn my brush going up through here. See, and I didn't add any more powder to my brush, only back at the back half. Then you're gonna go right into your back half and just deepen it up just a wee bit more. Now, I like my brow to come down a little bit more, so I'm gonna increase the tail by just using powder. And I'm just gonna bring the tail out, just like that. You see that? Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Start on the back half. And just remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they're not gonna look identical unless you're really good at this. And honey, I'm still working on it 50 years later. On this brow, I have a little bit more hair, so it has a little bit more grip to it. Now I'm going to turn my brush, going up and down. Now we got our brows on, so we're going to take our concealer tube. To me, it's easier to do it with pencil products. Like even a concealer stick is easier to do it with. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start back here at the back half, and I'm just gonna clean up under my brow. Then I'll just take my finger and blend that out. See how much better that looks? And I'm just gonna go right here at the front half. Again on the other side so you guys can see. And what I've done is I've angled my concealer. And I just go in. I just take my finger and blend that out. Now this concealer is almost dead on my skin color, so I can use the same one on the top. So what I do is I just start up here, and now all I'm doing is trying to get rid of all that product from me using the eyeshadow base. And I just tap it in, go back here, tap it in. Same thing on this side. Tap it in. Tap it in. And then I just kind of make sure I go in and make sure I get all this filled back in. No more product on the brush, just using what was already on there. And that is the best way to do your brows as a beginner. If you have any questions or comments, please leave in the link below, and I'll see you guys next time on this side of 40.